Hey there, everybody. This is Pastor Jay. I'm checking in on this Friday. I want to talk about something really quick. Okay, I'm tapping in on a conversation that is being had right now on a platform that is focusing on the Democrats and the Republicans. First and foremost, I don't participate in political battles. Let me make that point clear. I don't participate in political battles. And the reason I don't, because at the end of the day, we are what we are all, human. And human make errors, right? And when we make errors the way errors are right now, you cannot take the lives of people in your hand and be destructive, no matter who's right, who's wrong, when you have babies that are hungry, when you have families that are out of work and they're needing to pay their bills and they're needing to feed their children. And whatever political battle, whatever is happening, you should never put the lives of American people at risk because of what they're failing to come in agreement on, right? And so, with that being said, on the church side, it is our job to step up and do our part to feed families and make sure the help and the resources that they need, they can get. But I would never get on the side of the Republican or the Democrat, because to be honest with you, neither one of them are correct in this matter. And they're not correct because there are families that are suffering behind fights that only they can resolve. And until they want to come to a place to resolve their indifferences about medical or Medi-Cal or the SNAP benefits or whatever their indifferences are, whatever the budget is that needs to be slimmed, because there's a lot of pork in a lot of both of their budgets. To be honest with you, I mean, nobody, like I said, nobody's right in this particular situation. And I think what the American people need to do right now is come together and let them do what they're doing and refocus. Okay? Because why are we fighting? This is not an American fight. This is a Republican Democrat. They are trying to work out whatever they believe the solution will be. But I think without Christ, Jesus, it's going to stay this way because this is a plan of God. I'm going to say that. This is a plan of God. Nothing happens by accident. Can I just say that? Nothing happens by accident. If God didn't want this to happen, this never would have came into order. There wouldn't have never been resistance on either side. But because God's plans will always come into place, because man needs to turn and face God again. So some things are happening because of that. But in the meantime, there's churches on every corner. I want you to make your way to that church, people, so that you can get the resources that you need to be able to keep you and your family afloat, okay? I love you. This is Pastor Jay. No, I would never participate in a political battle. That's not my position. My position is to spread the love of Christ. All right. God bless on this wet Friday. Blessings.